In this work, Adshead shares his experiences and learnings over 25 years interviewing and evaluating violent criminals in high-security prisons in the UK. Its purpose is to examine the nature of evil and how we can develop compassion even for the worst transgressors. Throughout 10 chapters, the author analyzes emblematic cases of serial killers, rapists, pedophiles, and other cruel criminals. She explores common factors in their stories, such as childhood trauma and abuse, mental disorders, uncontrollable compulsions, and lack of empathy. Adshead argues that while these contextual factors help explain evil acts, they do not justify them. Free will exists, and we all have responsibility for our choices. However, she argues that even the worst criminals have a potential for redemption. The author proposes a model of restorative justice focused on rehabilitation, and not only punishment. For this, it is necessary to cultivate compassion for aggressors, seeing their shared humanity. Main teachings of the book. Although factors such as trauma, mental illness, and compulsions help explain evil acts, they do not justify them. Violent criminals still have free will and must be held accountable. We must beware of simplistic notions of innate monsters. Labeling someone hopelessly evil can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. It is possible to cultivate compassion for aggressors by recognizing their shared humanity, without ever agreeing to their inhumane actions. A punitive approach focused solely on retribution does not heal wounds or prevent new crimes. We must seek rehabilitation and restoration. Forgiveness does not mean absolving someone or minimizing harm. It means abandoning hatred and desire for revenge to make way for healing. Justice must be guided by rationality, emotional maturity, and wisdom, not by primitive impulses like fear and anger. We need to combat dehumanizing acts and systems of oppression, not want revenge against oppressed and dehumanized individuals. Believing in the possibility of redemption is not naive. It is manifesting faith in the resilience of the human mind. While there is true evil, there is also hope of healing through repentance, empathy, forgiveness, and mutual understanding. In short, Dr. Adshead advocates a criminal justice approach that balances punishment with compassion. His book makes us reflect deeply on the roots of cruelty and our potential to overcome it wisely. Ultimately, Adshead concludes that while there is true evil in the world, there is also hope of healing through repentance, forgiveness, and mutual understanding. We must condemn evil deeds, but with wisdom and humanity, not with hatred or desire for revenge. In short, this book challenges our view of evil, crime, and punishment. It makes us reflect deeply on justice and mercy in a civilized society. My review. This book opened my mind to a nuanced perspective on violent criminals. The author examines disturbing cases without sensationalism or simplistic judgment. His keen psychological analysis is contrasted by a hopeful view of redemption through empathy and understanding. I believe that this work can help not only the criminal justice system, but each of us to face evil more constructively and humanely. Difficult reading, but extremely rewarding.